What's going on, everybody? Wes Hodkiewicz from the Green Bay Press-Gazette alongside my boss, Mike Vandermause. Mike, tough 30-22 loss for the Packers tonight. They won't be challenging for 16-0 this season. Just what did you take away from this one? Obviously, the 49ers really having their way with the Packers for the most part of the night.
Well, the thing I take away from it is the 49ers made a strong statement that they are the best team in the NFC and quite possibly the best team in the NFL. The Packers, they played ragged at times, they were sloppy at times, but, if I'm the Packers, I'm not going to put too much into this loss. It's one game, and Aaron Rodgers said that quite succinctly. One game, we hope to see them down the road in the playoffs. I think that's very possible. I think it's possible the Packers maybe are still the second best team in the NFC, and they've got some catching up to do with the 49ers, but I'm not going to put too much into this loss.
As far as that defense, Mike, you talk about them still being the second best team in the NFC. Is that defense still statistically the worst defense in the NFL right now, in your opinion?
You know what? I saw some signs of life in that defense. I saw a semblance of a pass rush. Clay Matthews had 2.5 sacks, Charles Woodson 1.5. They actually had more sacks than the 49ers. And then toward the end of the game, 4 out of the last 5 49ers possessions, if you throw out the end of the game possession, they had to punt. So I saw some improvement out of the defense. Obviously not enough. They gave up 30 points. They've got a ways to go. They've got young guys who still are developing. But I am not going to throw the defense under the bus and say it's a lost cause and that they're going to be the worst in the league. I don't think so. I expect improvement.
Mike, when I did our post-game chat, one of the big questions everyone was asking is if this makes Thursday's game now against the Bears a must-win game. Just how do you kind of view that now and how it shakes out?
I love the must-win conversation that comes up in week 2.
For the playoffs that happen after the second week of the regular season, right?
I'm not going to get into that. I don't think it's a must-win. Obviously, they would be 0-2. The Bears would be 2-0. They would put themselves in quite a hole. A victory would be certainly help their cause immeasurably. But must win? No, I don't think so. Will they win? I have a good feeling they'll come back strong against the Bears.
Very good. Well, for Mike, I'm Wes. We'll see you on Thursday.